Alright, here's what everything looks like after it's gone to paint. You may not be able to see this very well, it's kind of bright out here. These are all my individual components for the system to hold up the air conditioning unit and the power steering unit. And let's do a little reveal here. Just primered that. It looked a little dusky. I'll just leave it that color. I'm not too worried about it. As long as it looks fairly clean, I'm alright. And I'll assemble all this on the bench and run it and make sure that everything works fine, and then I'll disassemble it and put it in the vehicle. And I'll show you that in a little while. Alright, I've got my little setup here, and I'm going to show you how it works with a 12-volt battery. The battery won't hardly turn, it's almost dead, but it does turn. It looks pretty straight. So that's what the basic setup is, and that'll be running my pump. Alright, here we go. Got the power steering components hooked up now. See the reservoir, power steering pump. I don't know how well this is going to actually photograph, but give it a shot. That is a 360-degree view of my air conditioning power steering pump system and the heating system. Alright, I've got it installed now. Just kind of look right down in here. There's my heating unit. There's the 2-horsepower motor for the air conditioner. There's the tensioner for the belt, the compressor. Got my power steering hooked up. All my hydraulic hoses are hooked up. I still don't have the electrical supply hooked up. I'm waiting on my Anderson connector to come in. Could just cut it off and make my own, but that's a nice little connector, and I figured I'd just wait. And I actually have all my lines hooked up for my air conditioning also. Kind of follow those back here and back around this way. And into there, and I have the sensor hooked in for this one right here for my high pressure side, and the only other thing I have to do is I have to lengthen my wire for my switch for the compressor to come on. But other than that, I think I've got this thing about whipped. The next part I've got to do is my electronics for the turning the motor on. I'll have to have the full battery pack coming through here, and I'm going to put that in this little box that I've installed. It's empty right now. Yeah, it's tight and I can't take it off. But I will have a contactor in there. There'll also be the shunt for my meter, my Expert Pro meter that I've installed on my dash. There'll be a contactor for the power steering pump, and the supply and fuses for that will also be in this box. And that's about it. I will update you when I get a little more done. This is James from North Mississippi.